Life is good 13. 13 love to y'all. You are creation 13. Today I want to talk to you about my experience that I had when I went on vacation. So I was able to get out of my safe zone or my secure energy area and adventure out of my field. And it was quite interesting and quite amazing. I went with my little family as well as other family members, and um, yeah, it was quite interesting. When we got to where we got, because we went to Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, and where we stayed at, we were like on the borderline between Iowa and Nebraska, so it was kind of interesting. So we were bouncing back and forth between both of the cities, and I always observe my surroundings, right? So I always pay attention to um, how everybody reacts to each other, the energy, the field, so on and so forth. You know, for me, I'm never really on vacation. I'm still working. so um, so as I was studying people, you know, I noticed right away that the disconnection between everybody. There was separation between races, color, so on and so forth. There was just a lot of separation and no eye contact. Like literally, no one was looking at one another. They were just like zombified. Like they couldn't comprehend um, one person's reality from another. They were like trapped inside their own box, and it really showed. It really did. It took me a while to actually have my light or my being actually break through their wall that they were trapped in. Once I was able to break through their wall, um, for that instant, they were actually able to see a bigger picture, a brighter picture. You know, all it takes is eye contact. You know, once you make eye contact with someone that's in their box and you smile, it instantly changes them. And I always bring that shine, that that love that people look for, but never really pay attention to. So I always get a smile back and say, "Hey, how's it going?" Stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, but it took a took a while for people to break out of their box. So because we went to the zoo, we went pretty much all over the place. So um, while my family was doing what they needed to do, I was doing my multi-dimensional work, which was opening portals, closing portals that didn't need to be opened, and sending out a lot of my energetic helpers uh, to help me out where I couldn't go to places because I couldn't go where I wanted to go all the way because I was with my family. They wouldn't understand. So so I had to send out my helpers. So I sent out my helpers and everything, and they were doing their job. I was opening portals where I could, and I noticed right away. Within a couple days, things started to change. The energy started to change. Like in the motel room itself, I had to create my own field just in my own motel. Started off in my room, and then I lighted up the whole building. But the first day was in the motel room. First day was kind of rough because my energy field wasn't there completely. So I had some very chaotic dreams, and it just was, you know, it was the energy of that place. You know, there was nobody that was raising the vibrations there. So it was very low, very dense environment until I turned on the light. So once I was able to raise the vibrations of that area, it began to feel more comfortable, more energized, and people were a lot happier going in and out of that motel place, which is awesome. Yeah, just every day I was able to see more and more people starting to acknowledge things, acknowledging myself, um, and I was able to see and meet some beautiful people. Um, I didn't meet any star seeds or anything like that. They weren't fully awakened people, but they definitely had high spirits, so it was pretty cool. But towards the end of the week, I really noticed that me being there really affected a lot of things, which was quite amazing, and which brought me to the conclusion, that it only takes one person um, to change an environment or a reality. I mean, I've talked about how much my home here has changed and been affected by myself. You know, um, and I'm living here, so I'm able to constantly change the structure of this reality. But when you're in a place you're not normally in, it takes a while, especially if you don't have people like myself in those areas. So lighting up the area can take a slower process. But this is why you have team and ground crew people that are going around turning on the lights to help aid people in this process. So me being there was a big difference, In just only 1 week, I noticed a lot of difference there. And traveling back, um, a lot of people took notice to me compared to when I was going there. No one really noticed um, my environment or myself, but when I was coming back, um, everybody in our cars, any car that we drove by, I instantly just was magnetized to me. They had to look right at me. So I drawed attention to myself. And this is something that you should look into yourself, because you can light up your own place. It's where you're living at. It's your job to light up your environment to create a more positive experience for yourself and for others. Um, just getting eye contact. Looking at somebody and smiling and just saying, "Hey, how are you? How's it going?" It's it can help people in a lot, and people are so open right now. I mean, literally, like, they will tell you what's on their mind, what's on their heart. Nothing is really hidden anymore, unless they are really, their heart is hardened. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, or zombified. They're in such a low state that they're just running on programs and stuff. But otherwise, a lot of people are more open in their hearts, so you can actually communicate better with them. And it helps if you're at a high vibration, because it bounces and reflects them, and gives them the energy to focus on their heart. I mean, it's complicated, but it's real simple. Like I said, you make the difference. You are the change that people are perceiving, waiting for. You make that change now. It's once you awaken and you become aware of who you are and what you are, you can change your reality just like that, over and over and over and over, no matter where you go. So yeah, I think that's about it. Just realize just how important and beautiful you are, and just how much of a impact and difference you can make, where you live at, or in other places that you may visit. Like if you go on vacation or whatever, and keep turning those lights on over and over and over again. Facebook. You're on Facebook. Don't be saying, "Well, I did this today. I did that today." Look at I mean, this is how I perceive things. I look at if I'm going to write something, I want it to be something that is going to have a impact as a whole. Not just on my personal experience, but as a whole, what can I write to um, make people think, make people um, feel loved, make people feel more secure about themselves. That's those are the concepts that I always write on Facebook. Is to aid everybody, not just one person or myself, but to aid everybody. The stuff I write about is for myself as well. So as a whole, it reflects everybody as a whole, and that's the mindset you should have is affecting the whole, not just one person, but the whole um, bigger picture. You know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, yeah, just learn to shine that light in you. Spread that love. Look people straight in the eye. Especially people who are really just trapped in their own box. You can break through that box, their box that they're in, and let them see a bigger picture of things. And as soon as you break that box, then you can start communicating with them, and you can meet new friends. You can even just give people just that one piece of opportunity to um, change their perception and their point of view. That can aid them on their path. Dropping the key, giving them the key to see a bigger picture. But yeah, I think that's about it. So if you got any questions, let me know. Like I said, just realize that you make more of an impact on this reality, on your reality, and in others more than you know. So, yeah, I love you all very much. Namaste, Laketch, and talk to you in a little bit.